Interesting that you say that luxury safari is something like glamping. So obviously, okay, so first and foremost, when we're on safari, we have the choice between a lodge or a camp. So a lodge is going to be a firm structure. It may be made of brick, it may be made of cement, it may be made of marble and glass, it might be made of stonework. It might have a thatched roof, but it's also got a very insulated roof. It might have a flat, cement tile roof, and so on and so on. And that's one of the big things, first and foremost, actually, again, in that plethora of choices that I told you about, which is why it's really important for us to know that, the information you can tell us about your client, because some people like something that's very much sense of destination, very rustic looking. Some people like things that are modern and marble and glass. Some people like, and so on and so on. So, if you're in Cape Town, people like something maybe a Vegas looking style hotel. Other people really want a boutique style hotel. So all that information about your client, and we can then use it. So we're going to ask you a million questions and say, what are they looking for? And we're then going to go ahead and recommend the lodges and the hotels and so on accordingly. Now, the one thing that we do, and this is another thing that's very easy for anybody trying to book Africa on their own to get caught up in, because it's very easy to go out and take photographs of something that's really rather rustic and very simple and not particularly comfortable and make it look like it's really glamorous and fantastic, and lights do all sorts of things and angles and so on. At African Travel, we are a luxury outfitter. So we do everything at 4 and 5 star level. So we are looking for that all the time. And there is a huge difference between 3-star and 4-star in Africa. It's a massive leap in quality, but interestingly enough, not always such a huge, great big leap in pricing. For a little bit more money, you get a lot more product, and it's really worth it to do that. And so therefore, all the lodges that we work with are all 12 to 15 rooms. That means a maximum of 20, 22, maybe 25 people in lodge at any one time. Makes for a much more intimate and exclusive experience. Now, so lodges are fixed units. When we get to camps. Now, a lot of camps are fixed units as well. They stay there. They're 24/7, 365. They are there, but they happen to be a tent. And this is where we come into that term glamping. So we do use glamping because it is glamorous camping. Any camp that we work with, if they are in a region where air conditioning would normally be expected and required, they're going to have air conditioning in the tent. All camps that we work with, all of the units are going to have full ensuite private bathrooms that are not just a simple bathroom. These are glorious, beautiful bathrooms, that you would find in suites in any regular 5-star hotel. They are in the tent. They're absolutely there. They have hardwood floors. They're on a fixed platform that is usually cement with a hardwood floor on top of that. Many of them have sliding glass doors or French doors that open to get in and out. Some do have canvas flaps, but it's done very, very beautifully. It's very exclusive. It's very luxurious. They all have full electricity. They have, wonderful furnishings and so on. So I always say to everybody, don't be put off by the idea of a camp, i.e. a tented accommodation. It's really an amazing way to go on safari in full luxury, absolutely. And you're going to walk into this thing, and in so many of them, if you didn't touch and put your finger onto the wall of the unit, you wouldn't even know it was a tent. But they are tents. And it's right on the mighty Zambezi. You walk out, you have a private plunge pool. There are only 12 tents, private plunge pool on every deck, totally private, indoor, outdoor showers, huge, standalone bathtubs with windows looking out over the Zambezi. It's magnificent. It's like being in heaven. It's just incredible.